Hey, what's good, everybody, man? It's your boy Pet, you feel me? And today, I'm just doing a little video vlog about just dreadlocks, you know what I mean? I hope you guys don't mind I'm doing it in the bathroom because, you guys can't smell shit anyway, although I just got done taking a shit, but you can't smell it, you feel me? If only I could. No, flat. But, yeah, my bathroom's clean, it's cool. Just easier because I got all the stuff in here, you know what I mean? It's more convenience and everything. I got the little clip and everything in here, the comb, the brush and everything, you feel me? So it's a little easier. I always wanted dreadlocks ever since I was a little kid, you feel me? It's just, my parents, come on, man, what is the Asian parent, look like, letting his little Asian boy, 10-year-old little Asian boy run around with dreadlocks, you know what I mean? What the fuck, So I guess I respect that because it was like we was the first generation. There was no like inspirational. It wasn't like a Bob Marley kind of thing because a lot of people answer would be so like, oh, Bob Marley or whatever. nothing wrong with Bob Marley. I like it. I actually wanted to get a fatter dress, but I don't know how it would look on me because it might look kind of funny because it's, because my hair texture is different. I didn't do it because of the whole Bay Area movement because, well, of course I'm in Sacramento, California. The Bay Area, which is San Francisco, Oakland, and all them, you know what I mean? They only like an hour and some change away from us, you know what I mean? So like around the time when I started my dreads, it was kind of not necessarily when the whole Bay Area movement with the dreadlocks and getting dumb thing was going on. It was kind of around that time, but not really, you know what I mean? I feel like it's a hairstyle that best represent me, who I am, how free I am, and just how outgoing and just everything that I am. So 7 years ago when I finally decided to start locking it, I was like, you know what, I'm locking it and I'm not going back. When you have long hair, right, when you start to get to a certain age, you feel me? When you're starting to enter your 30s or when you start like late 20s and you start getting in your 30s and when you have fucking cornrows, you're too old for cornrows. Like to me, I feel like dreads is different, you feel me? You could be like 50, 60 years old and have dreads and you still look cool. But cornrows and shit, there's the times where you're like, okay, you gotta cut that shit out because that's like a young man's game, you feel me? But I don't know, that's just my perspective of it. I didn't do it for like no spiritual or religious reason or anything because I had people ask me, yo Pet, are you a Rasta? No, I'm not a Rasta, I don't practice it, I don't know none of it. I just got it because I like the way it looks, I like the style. Sometimes there's no meaning behind certain things. Sometimes you just do it because you like it, you feel me? So I do it, I have dreads because I like it. I like the style, I like how easy it is. You know what I mean? How I get up in the morning, wash my face, take a shower, whatever the fuck I want to do, and I'm done, I'm good. I don't have to do my hair because it's already cool. Only time I have to do is when I have new growth and I just got to touch it up. But other than that, I'm cool. Basically, how I start locking my hair is, of course, you have a small teeth comb. There's so many different style and techniques of locking that there's no right or wrong way of doing it. Whatever works for you and works for your hair, that's what it is, you know what I mean? Because everyone will say their own way, you feel me? There's a black person that will say their way, but it might not work for you because your hair texture is different, you feel me? So it's not like the same thing, you know what I mean? So everyone have their own way, have their own style. This is what I do. I kind of crochet it, but I back comb. And what back comb mean is that, back comb is pretty much, of course, the hard part is parting it out, you know what I mean? Parting it out is you gotta group them together, part out which hair. So basically what we did was she parted this part out, she, you know what I mean, she back combed it. See, first I had my curly hair, right? I had all different types of hairstyle, you know what I mean? At that time, I had my little curly hair, it was just long, shoulder length. And when we dreaded, it went up to like this short because when you back comb, it kind of shrink up your hair, you feel me? So what I did was, back comb the hair. We back combed it. My white back, which she parted every single piece with me. Back comb it, and you twist it. Back comb it, it tangles your hair, mat it up together, and you twisting it up to give it that round kind of, you know what I mean, dreadlocks. Kind of like the lock, you know what I mean? So, parting it out, so she back comb, and boom, boom. And there'll be some hair sticking out here. So we would, I get the crochet hook, right, my little, and I'll just like poke into it, make sure it sticks in and just fuck with it, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how much you start. I be sleeping with like rags and stuff, you know what I mean? I sleep with like a do-rag on, Sometimes I sleep with like my wife's scarf. She'd be like, man, you need to get your own because I need that one for my hair. You know what I mean? So I can sleep. You know, that's how I maintain it to make it look nice and neat. You feel me? And then of course sometimes we'll have like loose hair sticking out here and there, whatever. So you just get the crochet hook and you just, if you have like loose hair sticking out, I just like stick it straight through my dreads and I just get the loose hair, which I wrapped over, and I'll just like pull it in. And then after that I go from the other angle, stick it in and pull, you know what I mean? So you just kind of, you know, just play with it and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So that's how I do it. And sometimes all day I'll just sit there and just go. Make sure it's like nice and easy and round and stuff like that. And then of course my roots. So once these is locked, they're good. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have loose hair, which I say you just, you know what I mean? But the part you have to worry about is just the growth, because you have new growth, hair growing every time. So right now, you see I haven't really touched my growth yet. You know what I mean? I just kind of like leave it. But like sometimes when it's not that long, I could just like braid my dreads together, and then it'll just be like, you know what I mean, like this, braid together. And then when I take it out, it'd be all like nice and it look like it's been touched up. You feel me? My hair used to be so long, like, you know what I mean? It's growing. You know what I mean? I done cut it like 3-4 times or something like that throughout the whole time. But then I was chopping them down. It was like literally, like right now it's this long, right? But then it will be like all the way to my my thigh. Taking the shit, I would have to tie my hair up because I don't want it to like hit the toilet or whatnot. You feel me? Nah, that's how long it is. Like that shit would like literally just touch shit, you know what I mean? And I kind of cut it because it was getting too long, and every time when I take a shower or whatnot, it'd be too heavy. Like when I wash my hair, it'd be too heavy. Cause like a sponge and shit, you know what I mean? You know how when you wash your hair, you go dry it, you gotta, you feel me? So yeah, you know what I mean? It was just that. But I think this time around, I think I'm gonna just let it grow out just hella long as they want, you know what I mean? And yeah, I get hair breaks off sometimes because sometimes it be kind of thin, right? And I would just keep twisting it. Sometimes I just play with, you know, I just keep twisting it up, you know what I mean? Just because I want it to just stay rounded. Because sometimes when you sleep on your hair, right, you sleep on your dreads, you know, you flatten it, you know what I mean? Don't you see that some people with dreads are just like flat? It's not like kind of round, kind of, you know what I mean, palm roll round. It's flat. So then sometimes I would get like that, like my hair would be, my dreads would be kind of like flat, some of them. So I have to like, damn, you know, don't be flat, you know what I mean? So sometimes I would twist it too much that this is my old dreads, right, that I would break it off, you know what I mean? Like this one right here was one of my dreads that broke off, you feel me? I twisted too much and it just broke off. So I just like keep it just for like souvenir or whatever. Hold on to my dreads, you know? You're Asians, we can have dreads too, man. It looks great on us as well, you know what I mean? I'm serious, man. I seen another Asian girl, she had dreads. I seen her in town, I was like, damn, that shit is dope, man. I need to, you know what I mean? I need to give her some skin, like, damn, shawty, your shit clean. Like, you feel me? I respect that shit, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you mean? Yeah, I seen this other Asian cat with dreads too, and I was like, that's what's up, you know what I mean? He saw me, he was like, man, that shit is clean. His shit was bigger than mine, though. It was like 5, hold on, how much it is? Like 5, 6 of my locks together is like big, like this, you know what I mean? I have more though. I think I got like over 50 little locks. Okay, here's the secret to dreading hair, straight hair. You know, just straight hair, straight texture hair. You know, here's one thing about it. This is a secret that I noticed. I mean, I study the game, of course, me being an Asian dude, and my wife is black and stuff like that, and just like buying products with chemicals and all this stuff. So, I mean, just everything. I start to study and I start to understand the game, kind of, you know what I mean? And the secret about dreading a straight hair is that you cannot put like beeswax on it, you know what I mean? Like you know, when you first starting straight hair, our kind of hair, like Asian people, or you know, some people like white people hair or whatever, you know what I mean? We have like naturally oily hair, right? So when you wake up, you go to sleep, whatever, you wake up, your hair is naturally oily, right? So when you putting beeswax on your hair and thinking that, oh, it's gonna lock my shit or whatnot, you're wrong, because the beeswax is actually has some oil in it. It's very kind of, you know what I mean? So when you put it on with your hair, which is already naturally oily, you put beeswax on, and then it pretty much will slide the hair out, and it'll be kind of hard for it to lock, or it take a long time, you know what I mean? So what I've noticed is that for us, what we need is a chemical that would dry our hair, you feel me? Because my style, the way I did it, I pretty much back comb my hair, of course, where, you know what I mean, I'm back comb my hair, back comb your hair, you're teasing the hair, you feel me? So you teasing it, and you getting it to like, you know what I mean, you know how when you tease your hair, it gets like all frizzy and all bunched up together, and you just kind of like twist it together like this, and then it pretty much becomes like this, right? Once you continue doing it, make it real nice and tight, it will look like this. Now, you know, so like I mentioned, this is my old locks that I kept twisting too much and then they broke off, right? So this is how it would look, right? So when you first started, of course, it would look like this, but not quite like this, but it would look like this, right? So then when you putting beeswax on it, which your hair is already oily and already, you know what I mean, it will easily slide out. So you will have to continuously doing like this, continue, you know what I mean, palm rolling it, and it will be a hard time to lock, right? Because your hair is naturally oily and you put the beeswax on it, which is oily. So what I've noticed is, for me, what I did is, of course, I back comb, I did my style, I said I did, right? I left it like this for like 6 months. I didn't put no chemical, no nothing on it, you feel me? I didn't put no like beeswax, I didn't put nothing on it. I just leave it how it is. You know what I mean? You know how when they say, what's that shit called? Just natural. That's what it is. I just went pretty much natural. I didn't put nothing on it or anything. You know what I mean? When they said organic or natural, don't put no chemical or nothing on it or whatever. That's what I did. I didn't put nothing on it. I just left it like this. Once my hair was back home, I left it like this. Of course, every day and every once in a while, I will always, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it's still fresh and new. You haven't completely locked yet, so sometimes it'll kind of poof up like it's trying to go out, but you just palm rolling it to train it to lock together. Once you leave it on for so long, it would just stay like this. It would matter. Within like a month, my shit was already looking like this. It was real tight. It was looking really like lock, but it didn't completely lock yet, but it looks just like this. And then within like 6 months on the process, it finally locked. You know what I mean? If you happen to find a chemical that would dry your hair, that's dope. Your process will even be faster than mine. But I didn't find no chemical, nothing. See, that's the key. Find a chemical that would dry your hair. So when you back comb your hair and you put a chemical that would dry your hair, so imagine you back comb your hair, it already matted up, tangled, you back palm rolling it just like this, and you got a chemical that would dry your hair. Your shit will lock almost damn near instantly. You know what I mean? This is what I use as my shower cap. You know, I can't find no shower cap that could hold my whole hair. Like I tell you, because every time I use the other one, it always slides. My hair went like this. Step into me, yes, I lay down, willing to do some for my sexy mama. Let me show you how to do it. Checking for you since day one. You're my ruler, you're my son. Oh, please, I tie my hair up in my bedroom. So, girl, please don't be late. Don't be in my bedroom. So, girl, don't make me wait. There's a meeting in my bedroom. You're everything that I've been searching for. There you have it. There's no need for me to search no more. My shower cap. So when I'm about to get the shower, this is what I use. Target feel me? Shout out to Target.
Peace out. Eat it.